People, peace and blessings, everybody. Just wanted to show y'all the things that I do all day, almost every day. Cases and cases, and this not even half of them, all over the country. Folders and folders of complaints and things that's going on around the country. I've been doing this for over 3 decades. I've seen the pretenders, the wannabes. I've seen it all over the years. But this one hits different because it involves an 8-year-old boy, Noah Bush, that has apparently lost his life because of product. And I hate to say it, but a product of white supremacy. And to keep going and back and forth, and looking at all these pretenders in the world and the things that people try to do, and it shows that people have no heart. If you're not about justice for Noah, then please just, the mother is hurting. This is an 8-year-old boy, hit different, y'all, that she had to lay in a coffin, and I was there to see that. For all these people to come in about what they're going to do. But that's not what I wanted to call it. I just wanted people to understand that this is an active murder case. And this would have happened to yesterday when Ms. Klein's phone was confiscated. And I went down there and checked on her, make sure all right. When I saw the video, I called and talked to the sheriff department, and they explained everything to me. And I went down there and explained to her, first of all, people, every action is going to have a reaction. This is a murder case. This is not stealing a candy bar. This is not jaywalking. This is not running down the road and speeding. This is not a DUI. This is a murder case. Not just a murder case, but a murder case that very well could involve minors. Or should I say it involves minors. And one of the minors lost their life, paid the ultimate price because of a product of white supremacy. And what I hate is to see people take advantage of a mother's broken heart in this situation. And the family knows me. They know me well. This is my area, so everybody mostly knows me, and they know that I'm all about justice. But I'm all about Real Talk 101. And if you notice all my posts I put up that's worth putting up, as I always say, it's Real Talk 101. Now, and I've talked to Ms. Klein about this yesterday, and the people that was up there. When you take and step up to the plate to tell these people that you have evidence in an ongoing murder case, a murder case that involves minors, children, then you put yourself in that environment. Thus, if the police seem to think that it's credible evidence, and yes, they have a lawful right, they had a lawful right to get a warrant. It's a seizure warrant, what it is. It's not a warrant for your arrest. Miss Klein was never arrested, people. She was standing outside the jail, waiting on them to download the information off her phone. Once you tell people you have evidence in your phone, especially the police, an ongoing murder case, yes, they can get a court order, a warrant, to confiscate that phone. It's just fortunately, she was able to get the phone back. By law, they really didn't have to give it to her back. Some people, and the thing is about this, and I explained to her as well, if there's credible evidence in your phone, if there's any kind of credible evidence in a phone, then those people are going to do research to search out that evidence. They're going to investigate that evidence. So inadvertently, as I just said, every action will get a reaction. Inadvertently, by even telling people you had evidence in the phone, in your phone, or ever anyone that does that, inadvertently, you may have just extended the investigation, which is a good thing, because we want a thorough investigation. We want a legal investigation. We want a rightful investigation. We want justice, not just. It's a difference between justice and just us, or just you. Those are pretenders that want just you, or just us. We want justice. Justice. That is the definition of justice. To right what's wrong. We don't want swift justice. We want right justice. We want equal justice. We want fair justice. And who are we or anyone to tell the police department their procedures, their policies, their rules of engagement, of investigating? It may be some things that we don't like, and I've seen some things that I don't like, but our opinion is just like an asshole. Everyone has one. You can't go to any police department and tell them how to handle an investigation. It just does not work like that. And since it's an ongoing investigation, they don't have to give you any information on an ongoing investigation. I don't care if you're a lawyer. I don't care who you are. They are going to give you nothing. The only one that they actually will give bare minimum information to is more than likely the direct family members. And that's only going to be minimum, because they can't have anything to interfere with the investigation, people. Now, I don't like it's taking long, but sometimes you got to be strong. Taking long could lead to a proper arrest and conviction. When swift justice and investigation is done wrong, then it could lead to no arrest or being found not guilty. And I understand the frustration. I understand all that. But people, if you don't want to play the game, don't step up to the plate and tell these people that you have evidence in an ongoing investigation. I assure you, if you do that, they are coming for you and whatever evidence you have. And like I said, I talked to Miss Clyde yesterday when I went down there to check on her. I don't know no way but be real. And I told her the same thing. You must understand this. It's a murder investigation. Murder that involves minors, as I've always said. You have to be very careful. They have to be very careful, Because one thing they do wrong, it could lead to no justice for Noah and his family. One thing that they go left, or one go this way, it could lead to acquittal or charges or them being found not guilty when in fact they make the arrest. But be advised, people, what happened yesterday, let this be a learning lesson to those that want to step up to the plate and get involved in a murder case and tell these people you have evidence. I've been doing this for 3 decades. I done seen it all. I done it all. I go all around the country. That's why I showed in the video all the stuff that I do every day. I've got cases and complaints I'm filing all over the country. And the case of Noah Bush is on that, and it's coming. See, people, I learned a long time ago. Getting your bullhorns, we ain't gonna take it no more. We want justice. That's fine and dandy. It brings awareness, because a march and a protest is to bring awareness with a hope of an effective change. That is the blueprint of a march and a protest. A march and a protest, that is the blueprint, to bring awareness. Again, the key word, awareness, with hope for an effective change. So I had just had to explain this to everybody. See, bullhorn, marching, and protesting are fine. It brings awareness. But it's this and this. Paper and this is truly mightier than the sword. So all these civil rights organizations, human rights organizations, they like to run with the bullhorns and I have a dream speeches and all the, we're not going to take it no more. We sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of hearing y'all say you're sick and tired, because you say that at every event, every incident, everything that happened. And I've been all in Ferguson, Missouri, South Carolina, Miami. I've been up to Missouri, all these in different cases. I've seen it here. I've seen it done there. And it's always the same. When it's hot and it's on fire, all of them going to come running. So people, when these civil rights or human rights or whatever they want to call themselves, come in and want to get involved in your local businesses and local issues and stuff, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But ask them, are they going to use this and this? Because if they're not using this and this, ain't nothing going to happen at all. Marching and protesting only brings awareness with hope for an effective change. This right here brings effective change. People, I want justice just as bad as anybody else. Like I said, I normally wouldn't even do a video like this, but I've done one other day, and I'm only doing this one because of the situation that happened yesterday. Miss Klein stepped up to the plate, and it came a learning lesson to her yesterday, the power of those people at their courthouse, or at the sheriff department, especially in a murder investigation. If you have evidence, people, then by all means turn it over to them. But don't use social media as your way of doing that. Because you see, if them people want to play hardball, they can. And there's really nothing you could have done about it. So Miss Klein was never arrested. She was fine. Her phone was arrested. So everybody said justice for Miss Klein, should have been said justice for her phone. She was never detained or held because she gave them the phone. Like I said, I keep it real 100% all the time. She understood that if she didn't turn over a phone, they would arrest her. And they had that right, without a doubt. And now, if, like I said, if they find credible evidence in her phone, then inadvertently, as I said, she may have extended the investigation. Because I don't know what's in her phone. You know what I'm saying? And that's inadvertently, she didn't know. But when you got evidence that's compelling, then I assure you, if something in her phone that's compelling evidence, and they have to look into it, then if they were going to make an announcement about an arrest or making an arrest or anything, you just extended that investigation inadvertently because you didn't understand procedures and protocol. We can't tell the police, not the GBI. And people, I'm going to tell you, GBI is already involved. The GBI was the one going through her phone yesterday. I went up there, so I know. I talked to her. So all the propaganda needs to stop. We need to concentrate on one thing, and that's justice for Noah. All the other propaganda, the lies and the concept and the visions of what you think happened is okay. But it's not going to make those people move any faster. It is the mother of this 8-year-old boy that you have to look in her eyes. This is the family, the father, the aunts, the cousins that has lost their child. For y'all to come with all this bully, this BS, to sell them wolf tickets and dreams that you can do this and you can't. People, their hands are tied as long as it's an ongoing investigation. How many times must I tell you this? But you should, without a doubt, keep marching, keep rallying, and keep protesting, but save the dreams for those who want to hear dreams and illusions. And be straightforward with the mother of a boy, an 8-year-old boy that she has buried. Now, with that said, people, keep marching, keep protesting, because it's not about you. It's about justice. Not just us, not just you. Well, some of y'all, that's what it's about. But like I said, people, I had to just keep it real. And I talked to Miss Klein, like I said. And I have conversations with her that let her know. Because I'm always going to be 100% real. I told her the same thing I'm telling y'all now. Yesterday. Be very careful, people, when you step up to that forefront like that. And maybe some things the police and sheriff department didn't do that I didn't like at first. Yeah, they did. But who? I can't tell them how to investigate. I can't tell them their protocol. I can't tell them what's evidence and what is evidence. That's their choice. But I do know they have thousands and thousands of pictures of that area by drone and up front and everything. So you just have to wait, people. Be patient. Patient is a virtue. My first martial art instructor told me years, many moons ago, told me, virtue is a must that we must all have. Patience is a part of that. And sometimes our heart, our souls, and our minds combines with our human nature, and it forces us to lash out on things that we know nothing of. And that's fine and dandy. But you have to come back. You have to catch yourself. You have to reconvert yourself, reorganize yourself, and move and remember that point. And that point is Noah Bush, justice for Noah. And we want to scream and holler, that's fine. That's all right. Just do it in a productive way for an effective change. Anything other than that is just wasting your time. So to the family of Noah, you know I'm there with you. My deepest sympathy. But it's coming. Justice is coming. I assure you. And everybody want to know, the Panthers are coming. I'll let you know the date and time. We are coming. And coming in strength and numbers. We are coming. Alrighty. Peace, y'all. Enjoy. Keep protesting. Keep marching. I try to pop up every time y'all do a rally, so I'm gonna keep trying to do that, but I do have to stay busy and work at the same time. So, but peace.